Hi, this is a tutorial on how to add a staff roster to your SCOA app. For this tutorial, I'll be using the iPad. Both iPad and iPhone are very similar, so here we go. The first thing you want to do is create a class within the app. So I'm using this simulator here. I think I could do most of what I'm going to show you today through the computer, so we'll see how it goes. Go to Settings, School Information, add a school. So for today's demo, I'm going to call my school UHS High School. ID 111. Save it. Okay, so now that I have the high school set, I want to add my staff. You go to Staff, select the high school. You may have a number of high schools you work with or schools, so there may be more than one school selected. I want to create my staff list. Now I could hand enter these through all these fields. They're not all required. First, last name, and ID would be a good idea, however. And then you want to click import for a large file. This is what the import field looks like. So as we're here, the next thing that I want to do is go into my Excel and create a file very similar to what you see here. So you have your first name, last name, ID, gender, grade taught, minority yes or no, content, and then email. When you start this program, you need to make sure that every box from A1 all the way to H1 is filled in. After that, you can put now this would be just fine. What would happen is Julie would have a complete record. I mean, you can add the record if you like. You'd be able to see Kevin and Sharon as long as they have unique ID numbers. If they all had the same number, they would all be assigned. You'd only see one person, so it is important that they all have a unique number. Okay. When I go to save this file, save as, you'll want to save it as a tab delimited text. Okay. Here's what's also important. As you see in my Save As box, it says Workbook 5. The title of my file has to, first of all, match the title of the school in my app, which is UHS High School, case sensitive, followed by a space, import, just as you see it. Save. Once you have the file, again, you'll want to tether, which means just connect your iPad or iPhone to your computer with the white cord, which will bring you to iTunes. You'll find your device, click Apps, scroll to the bottom, find SCOA. You'll see SCOA documents here. Take this new file, drag it, release. After placing this file within this SCOA documents, the next thing you'll do, click import on your device. If you follow directions closely, you should have no problems. And the next thing you'll see is a roster of all of your teachers or all of your staff tied to that school, which will save you a lot of time.